and welcome back to another video. I got the camera source cropping working, so now I've basically uncropped some of my webcams, and now you're not just looking at my face, you can also now see my shoulders, and I think it's looking a lot better than it did in the past couple of videos. But yeah, got a new desk, that's why the camera angle has changed. Yeah. Anyway, today I'll be looking at Reliquary Reincarnations. I don't remember anything about this because I got this ages ago and I can't remember what the page was like. So it's like, hopefully it's good. I honestly don't remember what's inside this. So yeah. Yeah. Other than hopefully it's good. Like reliquary, the word reliquary, I think that's to do with like relics, and like reincarnation means like coming back from the death. So it's like maybe it's like totems of them dying kind of thing. I don't know. Welcome to Reliquary Reincarnations, the official Reliquary Reincarnations add-on for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Introduces over 80 new potion variants, magical artifacts, unique weapons, pedestals, and enchanted charms. Oh, this is going to be a long one. Designed to enhance your survival gameplay, this add-on brings a wide variety of mystical tools and magical items to discover, craft, and master. To learn more about each item and how to obtain it, continue reading through the rest of this guidebook. This is an officially licensed creation of Reliquary Reincarnations mod by P3PP3RF1Y, which I think is elite speak for Pepper Phi? I don't know. No, 3 means E and 1 means I, and Pepper Phi? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Anyway, so we got quick start, alchemy charms and charm belts, weapons and tools, magical items, pedestals, blocks, mob drops. Ooh, got a lot. There's a lot of stuff in here. Okay, let's get started with quick start, I guess. Welcome to Reliquary Reincarnations, the official Reliquary. Designed to enhance how to. That just takes me back to that. So alchemy adds a way to create and brew potions that otherwise would not be obtainable in survival Minecraft. It allows for the duplication of valuable resources and the creation of powerful potions, unobtainable through normal means. The totem of alchemy can duplicate items, while the apothecary mortar and the apothecary cauldron are used to craft and brew new unique potions. Totem of alchemy. The totem of alchemy allows you to duplicate items for the cost of charge that's stored in the tome. Craftable, yes. Before the tome can be used for duplication, it must be charged. Hold the tome in your hand and press crouch plus interact to absorb redstone dust from your inventory into the tome. So this isn't as much alchemy as a subsection of alchemy. I think it's called. I think it is transmutation. Yes, this is basically transmutation magic. Basically, you take one thing, it's equivalent exchange. If you've seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, you'd get this idea. Mind you, if you've seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, there's a low chance that you'll be watching this video. But basically, you can take one thing with X value and transform it into another thing of equivalent value. Because like the whole idea was like everything has a set value, so if something has a value, you can transmute it into something of equivalent value. The only exception is being the Philosopher's Stone, which is the penultimate goal of alchemy and the transmutation, where basically it ignores equivalent exchange and can turn lead into gold, and it also like gives you the immortality and stuff. That yeah. Anyway, once charged, the tome can begin duplicating items. Place the charged tome of alchemy onto a functional pedestal and power it using redstone. Via once powered, drop the item you wish to duplicate on or near the pedestal within 3.5 blocks. The tome will consume charge and give back more than you gave it. The charge it consumed, the amount you get back depends on the item being duplicated. Oh, and it's all so ores and minerals. So for 1 diamond, it consumes 64 redstone, emerald is 24, gold is 32, iron is 16, copper is 8, lapis is 4, flint is 8, charcoal is 4. Mob drops. You can only do gunpowder and nether star right now, which is 8 and 512. And building and crafting materials got obsidian, sandstone, clay, endstone. Natural blocks, got dirt, gravel, sand, netherrack, soul sand. Functional pedestal. Functional pedestal are upgraded versions of display pedestals that can perform automated tasks like when powered by redstone wire. They will display only counterparts. They can be crafted in 16 wall colors. Check the crafting table. Crafting recipe. Use functional playing must be powered the register signals. Place a So let's take a look at this then. So head E. Yeah, ped E. So yeah, you got all the different pedestals. Guess I am one. Gonna have to go over here because can't put redstone on. I don't think. Wait, so we put the pedestal. Oh, it's smaller than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like at least 2 blocks tall. Or like one, well, at least 1.5 blocks tall. Like the lectern. Redstone. I still have some stuff in my inventory from last video. So that there. Yeah, there you go. That's powered now. Let's get the what was it called? It was called Tome of Alchemist. There we go. And I'm just going to get some redstone. Oh wait, no. How do I get that back out? There you go. Need to charge it. Yeah, there you go. Oh, so you don't have to click each time. So you just you basically just activate, and then it'll automatically suck redstone from your inventory. I thought you would have to shift it, crouch interact for each redstone. Okay, I'm just going to delete the rest of that redstone. Then we put that on there. And then so 1 diamond. I'll chuck that down. I'll chuck that down. They made a second diamond. We're gonna keep going, no. I took 2 diamonds. Yeah, so it doubles the amount you put down. So this is pretty cool. I do have one criticism of it though, and it is that this doesn't really quite hold up to the alchemy add-on, which basically entirely focuses on the whole like idea of equivalent exchange. Every item, including some items from some add-ons, has a value, and you can and using the alchemy machine, you can exchange an item of one value for another for any other item in the game. With less value, you can get multiple of them, and if it has more value, you know. And it just kind of, I just really don't see myself using this over the alchemy add-on, because not only because it's just so much easier and you can convert any resource into any other resource, but also because it supports every vanilla item, and this doesn't even do that, so it kind of doesn't really feel like it's anywhere near as good, really. Especially considering that you could, if you have enough dirt, you could convert dirt into diamonds. Where with this, you can only convert redstone into things. So yeah, it just kind of doesn't feel as good. That's useful. Got Apothecary Mortar. The Apothecary Mortar is used to combine various items together to create potion essence, which can then be brewed in an apothecary cauldron. Crafted, crafting for the recipe. To create a potion essence, place 2 valid ingredients into the mortar by holding each and then pressing interact. Once both items are in the mortar, press interact on it again, and with empty hand to grind them together. So here's all the different potion effects that you can get from this: absorption, blindness, fire resistance, haste, hunger, instant damage, instant health, invisibility, jump boost, minor fatigue, nausea, night vision, poison, regen, resistance, saturation, slowness, speed, strength, water breathing, weakness, and wither. This is really nice because a bunch of these you can't, some of these you can't screw normally, like absorption, blindness, haste, hunger, minor fatigue, nausea, saturation, we can do weakness, wither. So let's see. So if I wanted to brew a potion of strength, I would need gold nugget for ender. So for strength 1, you just need flint and a gold nugget. For strength 2, you need gold nugget plus ender eye or a molten core or infernal lore. So let's just do gold nugget plus ender eye. Gold nugget ender eye. And what was it called? So it was called the Apothecary Mortar, and so we face these 2 down. We put gold nugget in, eye of ender in, and then we got the potion essence of strength 2 for 1 minute 15. And then the cauldron. And the special cauldron is used to brew potion essence into powerful usable potions. Allows you to brew custom potions to begin. Place the cauldron over a heat source, fire, lava, or campfire, and fill a bucket of water. Okay, so but lava, water. Add a potion essence to water, which will changes colour. Then add nether water to begin the brewing process. You can enhance your potions by adding redstone to increase duration, glowstone dust to increase its power, ray splash or lingering potions, add gunpowder or dragon's glare. Once all ingredients have been added, the cauldron will begin to bubble. When the brewing is complete, use a condensed potion vial. Okay, so I'm gonna get nether wart and redstone, glowstone, blue. Nether wart. Here he is. So we add that, then that. Then we can add bluestone. And get then special vial. And we have strength 2 for 1. Yeah, so no, you can't. Hold on. You can't add glowstone to a level 2. Can I add redstone? Yeah, it doesn't go up to level 3, which is the same as in vanilla. It is useful that it doesn't take items away from me. Yeah, and then we have strength 2 for 2 minutes. Yeah, so you can get stronger potions from this that last longer, because I think normally a strength potion. Yeah, so strength 1, so that's 3 minutes. Strength 1 for 8 minutes, and strength 2 for 1:30. So yeah, strength 2 for 2 minutes 48 seconds is almost as good as a regular potion of strength. And it's almost double the amount of vanilla strength 2. So that's pretty good. Obviously you got like strength 2 for 115, strength. Wait, so yeah, 37 seconds. Oh, that's lingering. Yeah, they're lingering. That's strength 1, strength 2. They're the splashable abilities. So how many? So yeah, oh, they stack up to 64. That's really nice. So yeah, this is really nice because you can brew a bunch of regen potions and just have that, or instant health potions, and have like a stack of them with you at all time. Also, saturation basically will heal your hunger. I actually want to take a look at the quick looks. Instant health. So for 1, it's like apple plus cookie, melon, glistening melon. Wheat is plus cookie, melon, block or glistening melon slice. Red dye plus cookie, melon or glistening melon. Cookie plus melon block or glistening melon slice. And for level 2, it's apple plus infernal claw, wheat plus infernal claw, red dye plus infernal claw, melon block plus fertile essence, melon block plus infernal claw, glistening melon slice plus fertile essence. So I don't know how difficult that is to get, but instant health is nice. What about regen? Egg, baked potato, pumpkin pie, egg, fertilized. Yes, I don't know if this fertilizer is something you get. I guess we'll put that later on in the video. Yeah, pretty cool. I do like it. That is a really good improvement over base with Minecraft. And all it requires is a little bit more effort on the player's part. Back. They've done everything in this page. Next up is Charms and Charm Belt. Charms are magical items that repel mobs away from players. Charms can be obtained by crafting charm fragments with a crafting table, and some are dropped by mobs. Charms can be used and stored using the Charm Belt. So the Charm Belt is a magical item that stores mob charms, saving valuable inventory space. Charms placed within the belt will still repel their corresponding mobs as if they were in your inventory. To open the belt's storage, hold it in your hand and interact. This will open a menu where you can manage your charms. So let's get a charm belt. Charm belt. So how many charms can you put in here? It doesn't. So I thought it would like be a inventory like a chest. So charm fragments. So you got Blaze, Bogs, Breeze, Cave Spider, Creeper, Elder Guardian, Enderman, Endermite, Evoker, Ghast. Well, ooh, what? Hold on. Yeah, you've basically got every mob in the game. I'm not gonna go through all of them. But you've basically got every mob in the game, and then it's like, yeah, craftable, yes, dropped. So you have to craft the Creeper one. And then we have charms. So yeah, mob charms. So Lily, no, come here. Lily, come here now. Come on, pop-ups. Lily, come on. There you go. So let's take a look at these charms. Mob. Here we go. So let's do. What I want to really. There it is. Creeper. So let's take a look at Creeper. Is there a Vindicator? There's a Vocus. Damager, Vindicator. Oh, yeah, Vindicator. And let's do Piglin. There we go. So insert charm. Got Creeper, Vindicator, and Piglin. So if I some Creeper. Am I in peaceful? Oh no, there he is. Oh, he's so far away. Hold on, if I go over. Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. If I go to game mode 0. Come on, try and explode me. Stupid Creeper. I mean, he could, like, if I can get him in the corner. Oh my god, he's just levitating! Oh my god, that's hilarious. I love this. This is the best. So, there's some then. Where'd he go? Where is he? He's... Okay, well he's just gone. As you can see, yeah, where there he is. Yeah, come on, try and attack me. Oh, he took full damage. Alright, so this is a bit of a give and take situation. Like, sure, creepers can't explode you and vindicators can't get you. But it also means you can't kill them, and it also means that if they are like in a farm or something, this is gonna mess with that farm, which I think because you can store them in your charm belt, you can literally just like leave a chest outside your farm, put your farm belt in or an item frame or whatever. You put your charm belt in there before you enter the farm, and then and then you just go into the farm. But yeah, you do have to be aware of that. Some pig, not pig. God damn it, piglins. And it's really nice that the piglins get pushed back because they can be annoying if you're not wearing gold. Oh, yeah. Oh, there he goes. Even with like full diamond armor, he did 2 hearts of damage to me. But yeah, I like that. That's a pretty cool idea. I like that. I like it very much. A downside I just thought of with the brewing stuff, real quick, is that it didn't say that you could create arrows with it, tipped arrows, which in Minecraft Bedrock, but not in Java, you can put 3 potions into a cauldron and interact with that cauldron with a stack of arrows and make a stack of tipped arrows. So yeah, that might be a use case for vanilla Minecraft there. Yeah, let's move on to the next thing. Weapons and tools. So, we got the Destruction Catalyst. A tool that consumes gunpowder to make mining easier. The Destruction Catalyst must first be charged by pressing crouch, and the interacted will then absorb gunpowder from your inventory for its charges. When you use the activated catalyst with a block by pressing interact on the block while holding the catalyst, it consumes 3 charges and destroys a 3x3x3 area of common blocks. The catalyst will only destroy the following blocks: dirt, grass blocks, coarse dirt, podzol, mycelium, gravel, cobblestone, stone, granite, andesite, diorite, sand, sandstone, snow, soul sand, netherrack, endstone, deep slate, and tuff. So, it's not really a weapon, but sure, death, destruction catalyst, gunpowder. So, crouch and interact, and it's eating up the gunpowder. It does not appear to have a max charge. And it's absorbing them 16 at a time. Yeah, excuse me. So, if I just go here and I just interact with this wall. Bam! 3x3 area gone. Good, straight then. Oh, and of course there's water. EFF, ECT, FD, Vision, Internet. That's new. Anyway. Oh. It would also be nice if it cleared out. That's probably like more ores. Yeah. It won't work on ores, as you can see there, it'll leave the ores. This is literally going away, like second lowest it could possibly spawn. Anyway, Yeah, pretty cool. It does mean you don't get any of the stuff back. So if you need, if you want the actual like materials themselves, then it's not very good. But it does leave behind the ores, which is nice. It means you can just go in and mine the ores manually. And I would mostly use this if you're like doing a large terraforming a large terraforming mega build or whatever, and you need to flatten an area out. I think that's what this is most useful for. Or you're just digging a tunnel. Anyway, got the Ender Staff. A staff that enables various forms of teleportation. The Ender Staff is a teleportation tool that uses Ender Pills as charge. Shift interacts to charge it. To switch between its 4 powerful modes, press Shift while charging your selected hotbar spot. Each teleportation consumes 1 Ender Pill. The staff has 4 modes. Cast mode, which functions like throwing a standard Ender Pill. Long cast mode, which throws an Ender Pearl much farther. Bind mode, which links the staff to a Wraith node without consuming a charge, and a node warp mode, which teleports you directly to a bound Wraith node after holding interact for 5 seconds. So I'm gonna get some Ender Pearls and Wraith node. Wraith node, and so you got the Ender Staff. Need to charge over Ender Pills. So shift interact. If I just put this here, actually, yeah, standard right click. It's just like a standard Ender Pearl throw. It basically just means you can hold multiple stacks of Ender Pearls at once. It absorbs them really slowly though. Shift. Oh. Alright. No. Hold on. Shift while charging your selected hotbar slot. Shift while charging your selected hotbar. What? Oh, there. So you hold shift. So while it's in charge mode, you hold shift and then you go to 1. It's for long cast. What man? Yeah, so you go right for, so right, so yeah, you move right, cast, and left. Yeah, so you move right and left. So bind, warp, long cast, long cast. So long cast is just Ender Pearl, but goes even further. Oh wow, that goes really far. Has that gone into unloaded? Oh, there we go. Oh hey! It took me all the way to this area where I did the Lucky Block video. Neat. Yeah, shift. So node warp. Bind. Oh, so I need to bind this to the node and then do the node warp. Where's spawn? Here it is. Oh, I forgot to. Oh, I've got to put my microphone over here so you can hear me a bit better. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, there we go. So, Right, so. Fine. So that's now bound. So if I node walk mode. Honestly, I think that's the most useful use of it, I guess. With the exception, like, maybe Longcast? Longcast might be useful. Like, can I go up there? Oh. Yeah! Oh. Yeah, I think Longcast is would be, like, the most useful, like, for traversal and stuff. I have no idea where that's gone. Oh, there we go. If you've got good aim. I hit that. Yep. Whoop. Yeah. I got in here, eventually. Oh! Nope. But yeah, other than that, other than like teleporting back to your node, it's not going to be super useful. And there are other better methods of like warping to a set point. Glacial Staff. Also, that's not really a weapon name. The Glacial Staff charged by pressing shift, which will absorb snowballs in your inventory. Press interact while holding the staff to launch a snowball as a projectile because it's a snowball. Look across water and the lava as it freezes in temporary path of pactite or obsidian. Okay. So the glass. New. So if I interact, it throws a snowball, basically. Oh, let me summon a blaze. Blazes are weak to snowballs. So, 1, 2, 2. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it took 5 of those snowballs. If I were just to throw snowballs at it normally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so you need 2 less snowballs to kill a blaze, basically. But can you kill like a wind? Some wind. 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6. Okay, so it takes 6 hits to kill. So you can kill normal mobs with it that aren't blazes. And apparently it creates packed ice when you walk on water. There you go, it needs to be in the charging mode. So yeah, that is useful if you're like crossing an ocean. You can just sprint, jump, and packed ice will form underneath you. It's also useful for the Nether. If I just go and demonstrate. There we go. Running around on the obsidian. Oh yeah, another fortress. I didn't even know that was there. So yeah, this is useful. But yeah. I wouldn't really use it as a weapon, even though it can be used as a weapon. I would use it just as a mode of getting over water or lava quickly. I need to get back to the world now. Set block never. Oh, I forgot about the boom, boom, boom. Never. Oh, is it just portal? Yeah, it's just portal. There's end portalless. Where am I? I'm at the edge of the chunks I've loaded. As you can see, there's some of them old gen and new gen, and there's a portal over there for some reason. I'm just gonna kill myself. Yeah, it's true. Give me a 0. Respawn. Right. So moving on to the next thing. Well, the harvest rod. Harvest rod, a multi-use farming tool that can be charged with various seeds and bone meal. Press crouch and interact to toggle auto absorb to switch between its modes. Press shift. So you got till mode, which has like a hoe, bone meal mode, which uses bone meal to charge, and seed mode, which places stored seeds. If you have multiple seed types stored, you may select which. This I'm not really going to show it off because that's not really that interesting. Celestial hand grenade. This seems like a reference to the holy hand grenade. Anyway, hand grenade is a throwable weapon that, when thrown, it creates a small explosion on impact, but does not break any blocks. It is a one-time use item and is consumed when thrown. And oh yeah, this is definitely a reference to the holy hand grenade. Looking at the sprite. So it doesn't do any damage to blocks. So if I just summon Vindicator. How about that one shot? Neat. Yeah, that's pretty good. I really like the fact that it doesn't destroy blocks. That makes it more usable. Blaster. This how long range weapon. Uses blaster energy cells as ammunition. How do you get blaster energy cells? Just as a quick question. Blaster isn't super expensive. Slime part, iron part, iron ingot, blaster part, trigger, barrel, handle, and then empty batch. Yeah. Or you can even like add stuff. Okay. So let's take a look at the blaster. So you got like absorption, 2 absorbing blindness. let's get some instant damage free ones in here. Do a bunch of damage. Yeah, the blaster cat. Oh, sorry, it doesn't absorb them like the others. Okay, that's a bit annoying. So let's summon Vindicator. So interact. Okay, that instantly killed him. It gives you the empty blast back. Oh, okay, so yeah, you get multiple blasts per cartridge. Okay. Let's oh wait, no, not here. No, that's instant damage. I'll heal him. Oh, Warden. Shoot Warden. We took 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits. So it takes about 5 hits to kill a Warden. With instant damage free. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty strong. Wardens are very powerful. They have a lot of health, but but it does take a while to kill him, considering that it's the Warden and they have lots of ways to kill you. Ice Magus Rod. Rod is charged by pressing crouch interact, which will absorb snowballs from your inventory. Press interact while the rod is active. Fire 1 of the stored snowballs. This is basically the same thing as the last one. Then we have Magic Bane. Functions as a sword. When the mob is killed with this weapon, the chance of it dropping rare items such as charm fragments is significantly increased. Enchantments level adds bonus damage. Repairs with Touchstone of Midas. So it's basically just a sword that gives you increased rare drops from the add-on, from this specific add-on. Pyromancer's Staff must be charged by pressing crouch interact, which absorbs blaze powder and fire charges from your inventory. Passively, the staff will extinguish nearby fires when it is in your inventory, and inactive to switch between its modes. So it's got like Flint and Steel mode, which does not consume any charges and makes the staff act like a Flint and Steel. Erupt mode, which will light mobs on fire when you hold down interact, consume blaze powder over time. Gas mode, fire large, explosive fireball consumes 1 fireball charge, and the blaze mode, which so yeah, it basically fires gas fireballs and blaze fire. Yeah, that's not super interesting. Rending Gale. Gale is a staff that allows you to push and pull mobs as well as flying. Press shift, interact to start, absorbing feathers. So it absorbs feathers. So I am gonna try this out. So Rending Gale. The Rending Gale needs. So it didn't count me as crouching because I was in fly mode. So we've got push, pull. Don't really care about that. Fly mode. Oh yeah, next shoot. So fly. Yeah. Okay, this is pretty cool fly method. You just hold the interactor and you just fly in the direction you're looking. This is pretty decent and it's pretty cheap. Oh, and it's pretty fast as well.
see. Yeah, that's pretty good for traversal. Be careful with the net if you're in the nether, because you're probably gonna end up flying into a to a lava fall. Then we have the Water Lazarus. Interact nearby items when you cast the line. Basically, it attracts. Yeah, that's not super interesting. I've already like seen other add-ons that add ways of attracting items towards you. Like Alchemy has the Alchemic Magnet. World Utilities has has their magnet that pulls things towards you. Tinker's Construct has iron, has the magnetic trait exclusive to iron parts, which pull items towards you. So there's 3 other add-ons with 3 different ways of pulling items towards you. So that doesn't really interest me. Serpent Staff. Staff is a dual-purpose weapon. When you press interact, it fires a slime projectile that damages and knocks back mobs. Alternatively, you can use it as a melee weapon. Striking a mob directly will deal damage and give you half a heart of health back. That's not too bad. Like, healing you a little bit is fine, but it's not really that interesting. She is a winter. She has a winter function like regular shears for things like shearing sheep. However, when you hold down and tight, it will repeatedly break leaves, vines, and shear sheep around you. When placed in a functional pedestal, it will automatically shear sheep and destroy leaves, vines, and grass nearby. That's pretty decent. That's pretty cool. You can put that on a functional pedestal near like a tree farm, and it'll instantly break all the leaves, increasing the speed of the tree farm because you won't have to wait for the leaves to decay. And because like waiting for leaves to decay is like one of the like most annoying things for a tree farm, because like the last tree farm I built literally had like a bunch of pistons that were literally just solely dedicated to breaking leaves. So you could literally just like chop that entire bit out, just put that there, and just focus on shifting logs into a cube maker. Soldier's Staff. Soldier's Staff can place torches from a long distance to charge. You press shift into torches. Yeah, I mean this is kind of cool. Soul Staff. Oh, it's Soj, not Soul. Sojourneers. Sojourneers. Anyway, torch. So crouch, interact, and it absorbs torches. So I've already got a criticism of this that oh, there's that creeper I summoned earlier. Oh, I've got one created me. So yeah, you interact and it places a torch. Now, I would recommend a change, and that's if you have it active, it will automatically place a torch if the light level gets below 1. So like when light level gets to 0, it places torch, and the torch automatically for you. That would be really nice. But this does have one small quality of life feature in that you don't that it can carry more than 1 stack of torches in one slot. So yeah, that is nice. But other than that, it's not really super useful. So yeah. Well, and it also just like you can place from like much further away. Like, normally I would not be able to place like a torch there. Well, there. I don't know what the limit on it is though. Let's go out here. Can I place a torch there? Yep. Can I place a torch on? Oh yeah, I can. Can I place a torch? I can place some torches. Press right click over here. So did it place torches? I do not see any torches. Alright, so yeah, that torch placed and broke, so yeah, so even further out. Yeah, so it does have a limit. Where that limit is, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, pretty cool. Definitely useful for lighting up areas, but I just think it could be better. And also not a weapon. Why do they have multiple things in here that aren't weapons? It should be like weapons. Oh, it does say weapons and tools. Okay. So, next up we've got... already been recording for a while now. Magical items. So, Angel Heart Vial is a single-use vial. When consumed, it immediately gives you instant health, strength 2, regen 2, invisibility 2. Oh, that's pretty nice. You craft that angelic feather. It's a passive item that makes you immune to fall damage. Instead of taking damage, your hunger will be consumed. It also gives you jump boost too. That's all right. I mean, having it consume hunger instead isn't the worst thing, but yeah. Aphrodite serum is a splash potion used for animal husbandry. When thrown on the ground, it increases chance of mobs breeding. How does it increase the chances? Is it just like, oh, when you throw it, there's a 50-50 chance that they will breed or not? And it's like, okay, but why don't I just feed them a bunch of wheat? And it's not really that difficult to get the stuff for that. So, got Coin of Fortune. Can be toggled on and off by chef pressing crouch interact. When active, it will automatically pull items and experience orbs within a 10 blocks radius towards you for less reach. You can hold down interact to limit the coin's range to 5 blocks. When placed on a powered functional pedestal, it can collect items dropped within 10 blocks, deposit them into a chest adjacent to the pedestal. That's pretty neat. It's basically a vacuum hopper or void hopper or whatever you want to call that. Emperor's Chalice. Serves as an infinite water bucket. You can switch between collect water and place water. So yeah, neither collect an infinite amount of water or place an infinite amount of water. Additionally, you can drink water from the chalice by pressing interact, which will sacrifice 1 heart to restore 1 point of hunger. I don't really get that. Drinking from it also carries a small chance of receiving the Emperor's Blessing, which fully restores your health, or the Emperor's Curse, which results in instant death but allows you to keep all your items. That's a bit of a weird, and that doesn't really seem worth it in my opinion. Fertile Potion is a throwable potion that functions like more powerful bone meal. When thrown, it affects a 3x3x1 area, so it's like 3 wide, 3 deep, and only 1 tall, so it's just like 1 block tall area. Any crops or saplings within the area can be grown with bone meal. That can be grown with bone meal will instantly advance to the next growth stage. It is a one-time use item, obviously. Glowing bread is an exceptionally potent food source. When eaten, it will completely restore your hunger bar and provide a high level of saturation, keeping you full for a long period of time. That's nice. Glowing Water is a throwable splash potion designed to combat the undead. When it shatters on impact, it releases a burst of potion effects that deal significant damage to any nearby undead mobs. Yeah, so yeah, it's basically just like a splash potion of healing that doesn't heal you. Hero's Medallion. Hero's Medallion can store your experience points. Yeah, so it's just like a XP bank. So you just crouch and interact. Infernal Chalice. The Infernal Chalice gives you fire immunity when it's in your inventory. It also functions as an infinite lava bucket. You can switch between collecting lava and blazing lava modes by pressing Shift Interact. Infernal Claws. The Infernal Claws are in your inventory. They will grant you immunity to fire damage instead of taking 100 points. You will get hit the first time you enter lava, but will not take continuous damage. So you'll take a little bit of damage when entering lava or getting hit by fire, but then you won't take a lot of damage. So, Infernal Tear converts items directly into XP points. You must set a filter by pressing Shift Interact, which locks a tier to the most numerous item in your inventory. So you can like convert like anything, any like items and stuff into XP. That it hold on, what is this actually comparable with? So valuables is comparable with nether stars, netherite scraps, diamonds, emeralds, gold, iron, quartz, lapis. Yeah, that's all of them pretty much. It's only effect comparable with like gunpowder, honeycomb, clay, flint, charcoal, and chorus fruit. That's common blocks. So it's obsidian, soul sand, yeah. I mean, they can update it to add more compatibility with more items. But it's, yeah. I would really like if like it had like compatibility with like rotten flesh, spider's eyes, a bunch of more mob drops and stuff, like netherrack and stuff. There's just like cobblestone, deep slate, kraken shell. There's a passive magical charm that while in your inventory will be able to breathe indefinitely. So it gives you water breathe and then Dolphin's Grace. Lantern of Paranoia. The Lantern of Paranoia will automatically place torches when it's... Oh! This is what I wanted the staff to be. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just put that functionality in the staff, but yeah. Lantern of Paranoia is basically just the staff, but better. Because it does it automatically. Phoenix Down. This is a reference to Final Fantasy, I'm pretty sure. Phoenix Down gives both passive and active effects while in your inventory. It grants you constant jump boost effects. You can also manually activate it by pressing Interact to receive a burst of regen for Strength 4 and Absorption 4. The feather has 3 uses. After this, the item is consumed, but it leaves behind an angelic feather in its place. Salamander's Eye. Salamander's Eye is in your inventory. You are completely immune to fire damage. It also automatically extinguishes nearby fire. And it destroys incoming blade. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Definitely recommend that for like nether exploration. Touchstone of Midas. Midas automatically repairs damaged gold items as well as Magic Bane and the Stick of Mercy that are in your inventory. To charge it, you must first toggle its auto-absorb mode by pressing Shift Interact. While I absorb glowstone dust from your inventory to build its charge, and then charge slowly. So that's not super useful because gold stuff isn't really good. Twilight Cloak. Cloak allows you to blend into the shadows. To activate it, press Shift plus Interact. When the cloak is active and you are in an area with a light level of 4 or less, you will be granted the invisibility effect, making you completely unseen by mobs and other players. Press Shift Interact again, that will deactivate the cloak. So yeah, basically just gives you stealth, basically. Void Tier is an ultimate storage solution to store items. Item types, press Interact while holding the empty tier. It will absorb items you have the most of. In your inventory, you can also interact on a chest to absorb the most numerous items inside it. Once an item type is captured, you can press Shift Interact to Crouch Interact to toggle its auto-absorb functionality. Press Interact will release one item at a time. To manage items, press shift crouch while charging your select hotbar to cycle through its 3 modes. Empty mode automatically pulls all matching types from your inventory into the tier. Stack mode maintains exactly 1 stack of that item in your inventory, pulling any excess. So stack mode, so basically keep 1 stack in your inventory, and any more than that goes straight into it. Fill mode automatically fills any empty slot in your inventory with the stack of the sorted items. Yeah, that is useful. That is very comparable to the thing from Essentials. What is it called? It's the satchel from Essentials. You can basically store an infinite amount of 1 item in that in the satchel, and you can like unbind it and stuff. And if you have so say you have like hundreds of cooked food in your satchel, and then you run out of food in your inventory, it will automatically replace the cooked food from the satchel straight into your inventory. Witch hat. The witch hat can be obtained as a rare drop from the witch. The witch hat can be worn in your helmet slot as a piece of apparel. So that's basically just non-functional stuff. Riverless Rose. Riverless Rose, while in your inventory, you are completely immune to the river effect. That's very nice. Back to the main page. Pedestals. So you got display, functional. Display, it just makes it look nice. Functional, when powered, it uses thing on it. Blocks. So you got interdiction torches. I've seen these. So I have seen this add-on in stuff like I think it was Agrarian Skies 2 or Sky Factory or whatever it was. Yeah, no, Sky Factory 3, I think it was, with Yogscast, Duncan, Shin, and Lewis. They had this add-on in that pack. Anyway, the interdiction torch is an item used to secure large areas. When placed, it pushes enemies away. So yeah, basically just pushes hostile mobs away from itself. That is really nice. Wraithner. So yeah, that's the end of stuff one. It's right there. Altar of Light. The special block that creates glowstone. To use it, the altar must be placed where it has a clear view of the sky. During the daytime, press interact on the altar while holding redstone to charge it. After charge it with 3 redstone, the altar will activate after 10 real world minutes. And the sunlight will transform energy. So that is a way to get renewable glowstone dust. Lily Pad of Fertility. Oh yeah, I've seen this before. Lily Pad of Fertility, unique block that speeds up crop growth. To place it, press interact while aiming at a water block. Once placed, a lily pad will periodically release a wave of fertilized energy, applying bone meal-like effects to all crops nearby. So that is nice. It just basically passively speeds up crop growth. And then you just got mob drops, just like different stuff that drops off mobs. That's used for like crafting and stuff. So yeah, that's this add-on. All in all, pretty cool. There are some things that in it that other add-ons have done better, but there's also things in here that only it does, and it does them well, and it does have its uses. So I think I am gonna place this in I think I'm gonna put in borderline in like highly recommended borderline must have, because yeah, it does have a bunch of things that do enhance the survival experience, but in my opinion there's nothing in here that I would say, oh yeah, this is must have. Like I have to go out and get this add-on right now for this specific feature. But unlike Magical Agriculture, which was the last yesterday's review, if you want to go watch that, where that got in here, even though that did have things that I would say that features in it that I would say you should go out and get it solely for that, because some of the features in it aren't really working super. Like I had problems with uh, some of the stuff in it that kept it from being in must have because it was just a bit buggy. And yeah, unfortunately, I can't have a add-on that has flaws to the point where I couldn't I literally could not get one of the features of it to work in So yeah, uh, but yeah, pretty cool add-on in my opinion. Uh, and yeah, definitely where yeah, like I said, I definitely super highly recommended. Basically, um, like I wouldn't say go out and get it right now, but if you have some extra money and you've liked what you've seen in this and it's worth the price to you, then I would say go out and get it. But yeah, there are some things in here that just aren't really that good, and some things that are really good. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.